What's going on, Wacky Cat? Everyone's talking about Grand Theft Auto 6. Everyone's excited. Everyone is anticipating this game to come out either next year, 2024, or 2025. We've seen supposedly leaks, uh, reveals of the game, rumors of trailers being revealed. I think Rockstar is really under a lot of pressure here from the fans and from the critics. Here's why. All these games that have came out have not, in my opinion, have not lived up to the next gen hype. We haven't seen a game yet that makes us feel like we're entering a new futuristic world. That's why I believe Starfield got that type of hype, because we thought this was going to be the game of all games. We got this next gen technology. And the reality is, it wasn't what we thought it was. It was disappointing. So now, the next AAA company, Rockstar, will they deliver? Will they make one of the greatest video games ever? Because that's what we want. All of us want the greatest video game ever. We got next gen PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X. We need to see better AI, better graphics. Now, I'm not to say any of the games that have came out with the PlayStation and the Xbox are bad. There's a lot of great games. I'm talking about that generational game. We have not got that generational game that leaps and bounds over all the other games. We're hoping that Grand Theft Auto 6 is that. What are people looking for? People are looking for a more realistic world. People are looking for better AI, more customization, more realism. Rockstar has to deliver. I mean, they have a reputation of delivering. Now, what's taken so long? We obviously know that Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto 5, the online multiplayer online, has been wildly successful. People are addicted to this game. This game has reached statuses we wouldn't even imagine. Grand Theft Auto 5 is a massive success. The pressure is on to make Grand Theft Auto 6 better than Grand Theft Auto 5. I don't know exactly how they're going to do that. They have to make the AI, the characters in the world better. They just can't have copy and paste. Now, we've seen supposedly, allegedly, the leaks, and we kind of seeing what and the game, and that's like the beta part of the game, and the graphics look great. So imagine how they're going to look when the game actually releases, which, I mean, we're all excited about. But we're rushing Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, we're rushing Grand Theft Auto 6. We want to see what they're talking about. We're living in a new age where we want to get hype for games, and we want that great experience. Rockstar has given us that, and we gotta give them props. But we're looking to them to give us the experience of a lifetime. Now, this what people are afraid of or concerned about. Well, some people early on, are they going to go woke? Is it going to is going to dial back the extreme, the violence that had the game had? Rockstar has, in my opinion, all this is my opinion, they have pressure with that. Are you going to, because all the Grand Theft Auto games have pushed the envelope, have had a lot of controversial things, right? Talked about, done a lot of controversial things. Some of the games even had the news stations talking about how violent it was. Some people believe that these Grand Theft Auto games are doing something to the youth, making the youth violent. I don't know if you believe that or not. Some people believe that Grand Theft Auto has always been that game that has been criticized uh, through the news. Grand Theft Auto and Mortal Kombat. People are concerned about those games. Like, well, so now we're living in an era of a new era. That's all I'm going to say. So, is it going to push the envelope? I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, obviously they can't get too extreme. The jokes can't be too crazy like it used to be. I mean, us fans, we know we don't care. We want it to be the authentic Grand Theft Auto, but you have certain advertisers and that don't want to go that extreme route anymore. And you're talking about this new game with Bonnie and Clyde, allegedly. It's just going to be very interesting, and all of us will want to see what's going to go on. Now, it's a rumor that it's going to be, I don't know if it's official, but it said that we're going to get some type of trailer. If Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out next year, which I don't think is going to come out next year, I think it's going to come out in 2025. We need to see some type of trailer. Not a necessary trailer to show us what exactly is happening, just a trailer just to show us a little bit, like they did with Grand Theft Auto 5. They showed us the open world, the beaches, the sands, and all this, and all it caused so much hype, and the game delivered. Every Grand Theft Auto game delivers, and we're a little bit nervous that Grand Theft Auto 6 won't, because we're seeing a lot of games dial back what they used to do. We've seen a lot of things that we used to can do in video games we can't do anymore because it was controversial. So they dialed the game back, and they think us fans won't notice that they took away certain aspects of the game, but we noticed that. We noticed the little things. Now, am I saying that should Grand Theft Auto 6 be more extreme than Grand Theft Auto 5? Grand Theft Auto 5 was a little bit, was extreme as far as the violence and stuff. I don't think they should. I think should play it safe with that. Just keep it as don't want to go too extreme. I mean, some of the Grand Theft Auto games were even slightly more violent. But see, what's happening too is the graphics are getting more realistic. See, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and Grand Theft Auto Vice City, the graphics wasn't that realistic looking. So the violent stuff they did looked at fake and cartoony. But now we're getting into so real graphics that the humans look just like real life on the game. If you do something crazy on the game was better graphics, it's going to cause a controversy. So what do? You don't want to get too extreme. But Rockstar knows what they're doing. It's just a lot of people are a little nervous about the direction what they're going to go. And are we going to get that generational game from them? I think they're the last one left. The last two games, in my opinion, that needs to elevate gaming and be the standard bearer of, look, this is the game. This is really the next gen. This is the maxed out next gen potential. Is Grand Theft Auto 6 and The Sims 5, if I'm not mistaken. The Sims 4, no, The Sims 5. Whenever that comes out, the AI needs to be top notch. We're looking at those two games to whenever those two games come out, because none of these games have a release date, but they're coming out. These games are officially coming out, words on the street, because all the other developers are just honestly making the same old game. The games are great, but they're not generational. All of us can agree are absolutely amazing. We are looking for that game that's so far advanced that it's like it's going to be talked about from years to come. Rockstar has been making classic after classic. Uh, the Red Dead Redemption 2, Grand Theft Auto 5, they just know what they're doing. Do they have the same people that's going to know how to put the pieces together? I don't know, but we're going to all see. But nevertheless, super excited for Grand Theft Auto 6. Hopefully, there's a trailer coming out soon. If the rumors are true, it should be maybe like a week from now or less. I don't know. I think a week from now, to get us all excited to at least explain. Now, this is what they don't want to do, where I believe Bethesda kind of made a mistake. Everyone's looking for them to show us trailers and talk about the game. Well, Todd Howard talked about Starfield, and he was just telling us the game, and some people was like, oh wow, you can do that, you can do that. It's kind of hard to be that, to do it that way for a game developer, to just constantly talk about the game that is not out yet and get everyone excited, but not to overly promise and make people overly think highly of the game. You know what I'm saying? Because the people are going to be asking, can I do this? Can I do that? Can I? And if Rockstar takes that approach, they could end up disappointing a lot of people when the game actually comes out. You could be like, oh, I thought you can do this. I thought you can do that. Sometimes they may not have meant that literal. They meant it in a different way. Because that's like, I believe how Todd Howard with Starfield. People were saying, did Todd Howard lie about Starfield because he said we can do a bunch of different things like this and that, and the game comes out and we can't do it or whatever. Well, I think it's the context. You can do it, but it's not what. I mean, I think some of the stuff was literal, and some of the stuff was not the way we thought it was meant to be in the game. And I think if we start, all of us are hyped. We want to have the game developers just tell us, sit down and tell us what can we do. The game developers, I know that it's not a good look, because the same thing with No Man's Sky. They kept asking the game, oh, what can you do with the game? And he overpromised, because you don't want to disappoint the fan. So what I'm telling him is real, but I can't over exaggerate, but then if I don't over exaggerate, then the fan is looking at me like, well, you can't do that, you can't do this, well, this game's gonna suck. Everyone's looking for Rockstar to deliver on this next gen console. This will be the big official game for next gen whenever it releases. But I can't wait to see what's to come from this Grand Theft Auto 6. Based in Vice City. That's one plus. It's going back to Vice City, from my understanding, back to like a Florida area. There's rumors that you can different maps. I mean, it's just rumors. We always have these rumors with Grand Theft Auto games. Some of them may be real, some of them may be. And then we got that huge leak supposedly that showed a lot of game footage, but it really didn't. It just showed like a beta version of it, and it really didn't explain what you can do in a game. It just basically kind of showed the two main players that you are, but otherwise it didn't really do too much damage. Like people were saying, like, oh, you showed too much. It didn't really. This game is going to most likely be huge, probably bigger than Grand Theft Auto 5. Map probably bigger than Grand Theft Auto 5. Those are the two givens that this game must have. Well, anyway, that's all I got to say about that. I'm Wacky Cat. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'm out.